Now for this holiday, if you're considering the Amazon Echo Buds and you've just looked at the recently released Jabra Elite 75Ts, well, you're going to want to watch this video. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to do an unboxing review and a call quality test, EBPMAN style, of both of these products. Let's get right to it. Now in this video, we're going to do a comparison between the Amazon Echo Buds and the Jabra Elite 75Ts. So if you're considering either of these earbuds, you're going to want to watch the entire video, because at the end, we're going to have the call quality test, EBPMAN style, that you're going to see who does the best when it comes to call quality. So let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, as we take a look at battery life, the Jabra Elite 75Ts do a fantastic job. 7.5 hours of usage compared to the 5 coming from the Echo Buds. But when you look at quick charging, you get within 15 minutes with the Echo Buds, you're going to get 2 hours of usage. That compared to the Jabra Elite 75Ts, 15 minutes is only give you 60 minutes of usage. So there's a slight difference when it comes to that quick charging. The other thing to consider is the total battery life from the case. So when you use the case and the earbuds on the Echoes, you're going to get a total of 20 hours of usage. But on the Jabra Elite 75Ts, you're going to get 28. So really, in this area, the Jabra Elite really are superior. Now, there's one other area that I'll highlight, and that is standby time. With the Jabra Elite 65 and 75Ts, they have phenomenal battery life when it comes to storage. There's no difference here. You get 6 months of storage. So put them in your bag, leave them for 6 months, take them out, they're going to work. Now, as we take a look at the cases have some similar properties where they both don't support wireless charging, so there's no wireless charging features. But you'll notice that the Jabras are really tiny, very, very pocketable. The size, you'll notice the difference here is pretty significant, right? And I'm going to give it to the Jabras. Now, there are some things that you'll notice here that as we flip this over, you do have, this is your pairing button here, and then on this side, you'll have your micro USB charging port. I wish they had USB-C. USB-C to me is the standard now. So as you look at the Jabras have USB-C charging. And then inside, as we open this up, you'll notice that as I flip this over, the actual earbuds themselves are magnetically locked in place, and they're guided, so you can see how they just fall into place really nicely. And the cover kind of snaps in really nicely too, so it has magnets there as well. Now here with the Echo Buds, also, I like the case, I just wish it was a little bit smaller. The buds themselves, they kind of go into place as well. They're magnetic. You flip them over, they're not going to fall out, and they lock really nicely as well. Now, both of these cases, I think, are establishing standards when it comes to reporting battery life. They both report with their apps the earbuds, but they also tell you how much battery is left in the case. So that's a good, I think, enhancement when it comes to these type of cases. But given the size, and USB-C, I'm going to give it to the Jabras. Now, taking a closer look at Bluetooth. Now, Bluetooth 5.0 is present in both of these. So you have Bluetooth 5.0 here and here. No sync issues, no issues with watching movies and having the audio and the video out of sync. Good distance with both of them. Using these to run, you have no, I would say, pausing or skipping of music. So you have no problems there. But there is a big difference. And this is something that I was very disappointed in. I'm going to give it to the Echo Buds. The Echo Buds give you the ability to wear one earbud at a time, right? So you don't have to wear them both simultaneously, which is, I think, great. So that means that 5-hour usage, you can get 5 hours of one earbud, put it away, take the other one out, and get another 5 hours, and it really is going to extend the life of your experience. Now, when I look at the Jabras still support the old model where you have to have the right earbud in, and that's the one that actually shares the connection with the left. So you can only use one earbud at a time here. Now, as we take a look at special features, that's transparency mode as well as active noise reduction or cancellation, I'm going to give it to the Amazon Echo Buds. The Amazon Echo Buds have active noise reduction, which to me is so close, if not the same as active noise canceling, that these do a phenomenal job when it comes to reducing noise. They also have transparency mode, and the transparency mode, not only does it give you transparency mode, but it does have a slider in the application that kind of gives you transparency plus. I call it where it kind of enhances it beyond normal hearing, so I like that. It's not significant, but it just, I can see that it's a little bit more of a punch. The transparency mode is also very natural. Now on this side, we do have transparency mode as well, and the transparency mode also has a slider, and you can enhance it. And I would say it's similar to this, where I'll put them equal, so one is not superior to the other when it comes to transparency mode. When it comes to also then the noise reduction, it doesn't have any active noise canceling or reduction, but what it does have is an incredibly good passive noise canceling seal. So the form factor and the size of these, when you put them in your ear, it's like putting earplugs in, and those earplugs really do a nice job of canceling out any noise. So there's no sound leakage going out, and there's nothing coming in. So it's almost like if you had some type of active noise reduction, but I would say that it's not as good as what you're getting from the Echo Buds. Now, as you take a closer look at the buds, let's do a comparison between these two. So there's going to be a size difference, a significant size difference, and you can notice that not only is there a size difference, but there's also a weight difference. So these are 0.26 ounces versus 0.19. So these are much lighter, the Jabras. And you can see from a size perspective, these are somewhat gargantuan in size as you compare. So you do have these stabilizers that you can install. You'll notice that it has the same form factor where it goes into your ear canal, has contact points for charging. This one has physical buttons, but you don't have to press hard, so you don't have to kind of push it into your ear. This one has those digitized buttons where you can just tap on it and you can turn things on or off. So very comparable when it comes to the look and also the experience. Now, for those of you who are curious about the actual look when wearing these, let's go ahead and put these on. So this is what the Echo Buds would look like, right? They don't really stand out as much as I would say as the Bose, but they are a little bit larger, obviously, than the Elite 75Ts. Let's go ahead and do the shake test. Yeah, they're not going to come out. You can run with them because of the stabilizer that it has, that wing. It does a really good job also when you are sweating, that they don't really slip out. So I like that. We'll go ahead and put these back, and now let's go ahead and look at the Elite 75s. These are tiny, right? So they go in. They have great passive. As soon as I put them on, there's a lot of silence that comes in. And we'll go ahead and do this one and this one. We'll do the shake test. And again, they're not going to come out. They have a really nice seal. And if you want to see what they look like side by side, let's go ahead and take this one and put it in here so you can see what it looks like. So I'll turn this way and this way. So they're not terribly large. Both of them I think look good. So it's really up to you to determine like which one is the best one for you. Do you like this look or this look if you're trying to compare them both? Now, if you're considering using these for a run or for working out, you don't have to worry. Both of these have an IP rating, but the IPX55 rating in the Jabra Elite 75T is superior to the IPX4 rating that you have with the Echo Buds. But rest assured, you can use them both in the gym. Now, as we take a look at the audio features on both of these, let's talk about first the Echo Buds. So the Echo Buds are nice. They have punchy bass, they have strong mids, and the highs are present, but they're not as pronounced. So you're going to be looking at something that really emphasizes the bass and the mids with clarity there out of the box. But if you want to be able to bring in more of the highs, what you could do is go into the equalizer and you can boost up the treble, and you're going to get more definition, and it's much more enjoyable for me that way. So I literally have my bass and my mids at the normal level, and then I've increased the treble so that I can get more definition in the highs, especially for vocals and other type of instruments that really emphasize that area. So you're going to get punchy bass, mids, and clear highs if you adjust the equalizer. Now, the other thing is with the active noise reduction in the seal, you have a very immersive experience. And for example, these are some of the songs I was looking to as I was doing my tests. And one of the ones I've just been highlighting as of late is Songbird from Corey Chisel. And this really starts out with guitar strumming of strings, and you can really hear the detail, the clarity. It is immersive. It is like if you were in the studio with the guitarist, and also as you start hearing other voices come in, it's a really enjoyable experience. Now, as we take a look at the Jabras out of the box are also going to favor the bass much or a lot. They're going to be bass heavy. But as you look at the mids and highs, they're there, but again, they're somewhat overpowered by the bass. But you can also do the same thing. You can go into the EQ and then you can modify it. And I modified it where I lowered the bass, increased my mids, and increased my highs or my treble, and basically I had a really good experience. Now, there is a difference when I was listening between the Echo Buds and the Jabra. I found that the Jabra did a better job when you make the adjustment to that EQ. of highlighting the highs and the mids. There was more detail. Literally, as I was listening to Songbird and they're strumming the guitar strings, you can hear so much more detail to the actual guitar. And then when the voices came in, I found that the experiences were a little bit more pleasing. So I kind of lean more towards the Jabra, but that doesn't mean that the Echo Buds are bad. It's just my preference when it comes to sound signature. So once again, out of the box, both of these sound good. You can make them sound better if you adjust the EQ in the app for both of these. So now we're going to do a call quality test of the Jabra Elite 75Ts. We're simulating a noisy coffee shop office-like environment. And as you can see here, our decibel ratings are anywhere from 40 all the way up to 84 decibels. We're going to switch to the Jabra Elite 75Ts.
Now this is what the call quality will sound like when making a phone call in the environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the call quality would sound like from the Jabra Elite 75Ts. Let me know what you think of the call quality in the commentary below.
So now we're doing a call quality test of the Amazon Echo Buds. We're simulating a noisy coffee shop environment with 360 sound around us. And you can see that the decibel ratings go anywhere from 84 decibels at the max to 55 as the mids. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch.
This is what the call quality will sound like when making a phone call from the Amazon Echo Buds. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Let me know what you thought about the call quality in the comment area below.
So that concludes our review of the Jabra Elite 75Ts as we compare them to the Amazon Echo Buds. Let me know what you thought about these products and which one you'll be picking up this holiday in the comment area below.